Welcome back to 5061 Logistics YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss our new station DSX5 and talk about our new start time as well as our delivery area. On top of that, I'm also going to show y'all a little video clip on how the load process is at DSX5 and the right steps to proceed when picking up your racks and so on. So let's jump right into it, and welcome to our new DSX5 station. As you can see, it's set up a little more professional than the current station that we're at, with the big old Amazon logo right there at the top right. So welcome, team. Now you might be asking yourself, what time are we going to be starting? Well, our new start time is going to be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., which our current time is at 9:30 to 7 p.m., so not that much big of a difference. Next question on the table is, where are we going to be delivering? Well, our new delivery area is going to be inside the loop, Chavano Park area, Hollywood Park area, and they're closer to the airport. So that's a good thing, right? Yes, our volume is going to go up, but the houses are going to be more close together, more grouped together. So it's going to be back-to-back houses. Yes, it might be 260 stops, but you've knocked that out real quick. So don't be afraid. Don't be concerned about it. Be over before you know it. Now let's jump right into the video clip of showing you the new DSX5 station, where we're going to park and so forth. As you exit the highway, you're going to stay on the access road and pass the traffic light near the Carl's Jr. and the Love's gas station. You're going to proceed to the last entrance to the Amazon facility and make a right. As you enter the facility, you're going to proceed straight and continue to where we're going to park our vans and your personal vehicles. As you can see, the speed limit in the parking lot is 5 miles per hour, so nobody should be speeding in this area. You're going to approach the second right and turn right here. As we look to the left, this is where we're going to be parking our vans and our personal vehicles. Now, we do have both rows on the left and right, and it goes all the way down to the end, which is about 80 spots. So on the left side, we're going to park our vans, and then on the right side, you should park your personal vehicles. Okay, now we're going to jump into actually the loading process of how you're going to proceed for the day. At the beginning of your day, after you received your route and got your vans, this area where you see right now is the staging area. Kind of almost like how we stage here at the warehouse at the far right of the building, where we line up our vans before you park your vehicles. This is the same concept, right? So at the beginning of the day, you'll be giving your route number and your pod area, or your location where to park at the warehouse. And then you're going to line up accordingly on that right end side before we make the turnaround to turn into the covered area. So this is just like the staging area, just how we would stage normally every day. You're going to stage your vans one lane at a time, and then each one of y'all will proceed to come in. I want y'all to pay close attention to the speed that each one of these DAs are coming into the yard. They are going 5 miles per hour. I should not see anybody exceed the speed, as they're very strict with that, right? So each vehicle is coming in one at a time, and then once that's filled up, they go to the next spot. There are two groups when coming into the yard. This is the first group, and then the second group will proceed in like so. So you'll proceed coming into the warehouse one at a time. This is like a halfway mark, right, where one group goes in the other way and the second group comes in this way. Now once they are done, I'll show another video clip of how each group proceeds to leave the yard, and you'll be a video of that later to come. Now once all the vehicles are parked, it looks something like this. There's that one group, and then there's a second group. There is also a timer right there at the top center. It's not a timer, it's more like a clock per se, to show you what time we pulled in at. But this is how they look when they're finally parked. Now you might be asking yourself, where are the racks? Well, if you look closely to the left of the bay, all the racks are presented right inside, pretty much almost about like what, 30 feet to your racks. You don't have to walk down any ramps or anything like that. They're right there in the corridor. You do have to pull one rack at a time for safety reasons, but they're right there, close distance. Pulling to your van should not take that long at all. Now as you look here, you can see each DA pulling their rack, like I said, one rack at a time. They walk through this corridor or roll-up doors, and I just start pulling the rack. They'll be staged in the area. You'll have a staging number just like you do here when you log into the Flex app, and you'll be able to locate your rack and proceed to take your rack to your van. You see it's kind of hectic by bumping into each other one at a time, but you do the same thing you do here, there, taking your racks one at a time to your van. Amazon is going to be rolling out that program where we will have the ability to scan the racks themselves instead of scanning each tote and overflow. This will make the loading process a lot quicker. As you can see, a lot of people don't have that much overflow. I know once we get there, the volume is going to change, so that might change when we get there. Now, I did want to follow one DA and show y'all how they load their overflow, because I know everybody's concerned about having packages on the ground and whatnot. So I picked this driver right here. He's going to show us how he loads his van, his overflow. He already loaded his totes, but he is going to be loading his overflow one at a time, scanning them, and then proceeding to load his van without putting any packages on the ground. This particular DA likes to write on the boxes, and he uses the DA assist number that's located on the yellow sticker. Now, not all drivers have to use this method. It's up to you, it's personal preference. He likes to do it this way so he can throw it in there and don't really organize which way it is. He has the numbers facing him, so when it comes down to the time of him delivering that stop, he knows what DA number it is, and he can pull that package for them. Now, like I said in the past, that's not for everybody. I would suggest find the best method that works for you and proceed with that. Again, as you can see, this DA is not placing any packages on the ground. He's scanning each one and loading his van accordingly. Also, now, if you look at the racks, you might be asking yourself, do you have to take in racks? Yes, you do. For time to time, they do have people that come around and grab the racks, just like they do here. As you can see right here, this gentleman comes over here and grabs the rack and proceeds to take it inside. You will have some assistance with that, but if somebody's not around, not taking your racks, make sure you do the right thing and grab your rack and pull them inside the building. Now let's take a closer look into this DA's van. As you can see, he has the OV placed on his rack with the numbers facing him so he can locate his package as quickly as possible. And that's it. That's how you pretty much load a van at this station. Now you might be asking yourself, do they have any water? I didn't see any stations. Now near the bays, they have these freezers that will have bottles of waters located inside them. Some of them might be frozen, some of them might just be placed in there, but they do have water for you outside the racks near there. Now let's take a look at how you proceed to leave the yard. As you see, each van is leaving one at a time, and they will proceed to leave left, leaving out of the covered area. Once these vans leave, there will be another DSP coming right behind them as they leave. So this is a quick process. One DSP leaves, another one follows right into their spot. To the right here, the second section is leaving too. They're going to be leaving once this first pod leaves, is completely gone. The second pod will just proceed to leave. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I hope that helps or answer some of your questions about the new DSX5 loading process and where to go and where to park your vans, where to park your personal vehicles, how to load your van, where to leave, how to leave. So if you have any further questions, please reach out to myself, Caitlin, the dispatch team, anybody, and we'll be more than happy to help you with that. Thank y'all. Have a great day.